Okay, third graders, I just realized on the daily math review little lesson I just did and posted that I did the wrong backside. That was for week 18. So this is actually for this week. Once again, I apologize. Sometimes it's hard for Miss Billy too when I'm not in my own classroom. I get kind of all backwards. So anyway, here is for Thursday and Friday. So I just drew this. That is the first problem on the page right here. Okay, so this is a little different than what we've been doing. What fraction of these shapes is squares? So this can actually be written two different ways. So when I'm trying to figure out a fraction of a certain group, I first want to find out what's the total amount. Okay, so if I look here, 3, 6, 9, 12, 15. So when I write a fraction, the total number goes on the bottom. That's your denominator. What fraction is squares? So I see 3/15. But there's also another way to write it. It's also equivalent to, now watch this, boys and girls. Okay, so if I look, excuse me, if I look here, all right, and I look up here, what is 15 divided by 3? Watch what I do. Okay, so 15 divided by 3, so is 5. So remember we did this a while back. 15 divided by 3 equals 5. And you need to do the same thing to the top, and you will get 1/5. 3 out of the 15, or 1/5. So that one was a little bit tricky. So I'm glad that I had a chance to go ahead and do that with you. So I'm going to let you do the graph question right here. Okay, but partition the figure into 6 equal parts. So, sorry, you probably can't see that. There is our hexagon. So I'm going to attempt to draw that the best I can. Not perfect, but it will do. So do you see the corners, boys and girls? If you kind of just put a little dot in the middle and you bring your lines down, look how easy that is to partition that into 6 equal parts, and then go ahead and write your unit fraction in each section. Okay, all right, so I'm going to go ahead and do Friday as well. So if I look at Friday, I am right here. 3 times 2 times 4. Oh my goodness, there are 3 factors in here. But if you remember way back, when you multiply factors, you can multiply them in any order you want and you still get the same answer. So what I mean is, let me just turn this a teeny bit. So I'm going to do these two first. 3 times 2 is 6. I'm going to bring that down. I know 6 times 4. Remember, when you're multiplying by 4, you can double the double. 6 times, okay, 6 plus 6 is 12. 12 plus 12 is 24. So if I do it that way, I get 24. Well, let's do 2 times 4 first. 2 times 4, well, that's 8. 8 times 3, that's also 24. So you can multiply those in any order, boys and girls, and you will come up with the same product. Okay? All right. So let's take a peek at the next problem. Which multiplication fact will help solve this division problem? So using what we know about multiplication and division. Okay, so first of all, what's the opposite of division? That's multiplication, right? So you've got a whole bunch of choices down on the bottom. And I will put those on here for you so you can see them a little bit better. Move this a little bit. Okay, so which one of these is going to help you solve that? Okay, 8 times what gives me 40? That's as simple as that, boys and girls. I can use what I know about multiplication to solve division. Okay? All right. Ooh, this next problem is a little review of area. What is the area of a rectangle that is 5 inches wide and 4 inches long? 5 inches wide, 4 inches long. What do we know about area? Area is length times width. And that's going to give you your total area. So go ahead and solve that. Ooh, this next one. We have not seen a problem like this, so I am glad that I am working on this with you. So, I'm way down here. Grace has 6 bags with 4 marshmallows and 5 bags with 7 marshmallows. Which equation matches the number of marshmallows Gracie has in all? So really, boys and girls, it looks complicated, but it really isn't if we break the problem apart. So the first part, Gracie has 6 bags with 4 marshmallows in each. So I'm going to put my parentheses around there. That's the first part. Okay. And then she also has, so I'm going to put an addition sign there. She also has 5 bags with 7 marshmallows in each. Now we're not asking for the answer of the product. I just want to know if you can tell which equation would match. So if you look down, 6 times 4 plus 5 times 7. And that would be the last equation there. You can go ahead and solve it if you want, boys and girls. 24, bring your plus sign down. I know that's 35. And then if you want to challenge yourself, go ahead and solve that. Okay? Well, there you go. There is your daily math review.